Hello, I'm Roman Alkan, and I am the founder of Larky Labs. And you are about to see our game, Glam Pursuit.
All right, quiet on the set.
Camera speed.
Sound production, take one.
So my new game, Glam Pursuit, it's about showbiz, it's about acting, it's about being famous, and slowly start to build your career and at the same time figure out what you want and what's stopping you. There is simulations elements, there's a narration, and there's character creation, and obviously fashion and that kind of starry style. What you're about to see is the more social aspect of the game. You will have the option to work in 3 different freelance jobs while you are trying to reach the spotlight. So the first one is you're a barista in a coffee shop. Havana Java is the coffee shop's name. And these are your coworkers. You have various different types of personality choices. So you can create your character in any way you like. This is where you meet new people and maybe meet even writers and directors, who knows. But it's important to meet new people because you will need certain interactions and certain dialogues in order to receive more emotions in your emotional range. You can also meet a love interest in one of your freelance jobs. And you will see a flirt option, a romantic option in this particular scene. Each love interest has their own sexual orientation and their own gender. So sometimes your romantic advances may not be received well. There are several different types of mini games in the game where certain skills help you win certain auditions. For example, if you want to take the action hero route, you have to play a lot of bodybuilding mini games. In terms of comedy roles and rom-coms and things like that, in order to both impress certain directors and earn a comedy skill so you can deliver the comedy lines better, you have to skill up and level up your comedy skills. Your character can collect memories throughout the game. You go on auditions, you meet new people, and you can take these memories and have a little stand-up show with those jokes. You take them and you drop them on the stand-up boxes. Yeah, so this is how it starts. At first, there's an introduction. Your character just says hi to everybody. It's a small, funny introduction. And then your character gets to the joke. In this particular one, you talk about being kicked out because your character gets kicked out at the start of the game. So you are about to see the main minigame of Glam Pursuit, which is a movie shooting minigame where the director tells you how to act. In the scene, you will look angry or they will say you will look sad or whatever it is. So the director is telling your character how to act. Paying attention to these are very important because if you make another type of expression, you are likely to get fired. And you will try and find that emotion in your emotional range. But emotional range is very tricky because you have to collect these emotional ranges throughout the game while having social interactions with other people or having acting lessons. So you need to always work on your emotional range. You will see the lines on the left side and the emotion that you're using for this line. In this particular scene, you have no lines because you're an extra. But in the future, when your character becomes a more experienced actor, you will have a certain line here. And you will have to choose the right emotion for that specific line. So every time you act in a movie, commercial, or TV show, you will have a certain date where you can watch the show and see how you acted. Here are some of the stills from the scenes. They are not animated currently, but I'm working on them and I will be able to animate them very, very soon. In the food scene, it's going to be a Chinese food commercial, but we do have a ninja in there, which is the kind of the parody side of this game. We will make fun of a lot of stupid things that happen in the entertainment industry, such as a very Japanese traditional thing in a Chinese commercial. In the scene, the angry guy is attacking a poor peasant, and our main character is actually behind them. They are not saying anything because they're an extra. They don't have line to say. But they have to look like terrified or, oh no, what's happening to these people? So this is a medieval saint that is poking fun at historical TV shows. There are quite a bit of scenes where you will just be an extra. So you will have certain scenes that you are not even seen. This particular scene is one of them. Your character is at the back of the other characters. You kind of see half of their head. This is the entire scene of your character. And in this particular scene, there's a zombie apocalypse. Your character has more lines. This is one of the chasing, and there's a very specific emotion that you have to use in this scene, and you need to find that emotion before you get to this audition. Otherwise, you won't be able to win this particular TV show. There are different ways you can act a scene. For example, if the scene requires you to be angry, there are several different angry emotions that you can use. So however way that you acted in the acting minigame, you will see in those special scenes that certain emotion. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to London Games Festival for this great opportunity. If you want to know more about Glam Pursuit, please check out our website, larkylabs.co.uk, and hopefully we will have a demo ready by April or May 2023. So I hope that once it's out, that you will check it out and you will enjoy what you see. Thank you again.